a full-size Star Wars room tour on July 15th. And that's my goal because I have one slash maybe two really special pieces coming in. And once they come in, it kind of completes my life-size Star Wars. And I want to try to do a live room tour at that point, or I'll just do the video, or I'll stream from that room, which would be pretty cool. So pretty excited about that. And then as, you know I was joking in the post saying, moving stuff around, breaking stuff. And it's always like random junk. Like you're walking through something and like a piece will pop off and it's like, oh, damn it. And, please land on the carpet. And then you hear like a stretching sound and, a little piece of poly resin will break. It's not a big deal. But I'm trying to
it can ruin a day real quick though, huh?
It could, because then you got to stop and you'll be like, get my glue, do this. And then I ordered some acrylic touch-up paint, stuff like that. But I was supposed to have some help, but I felt bad. I'm like, I need to get it done. And so instead of taking down the giant ass garage shelves, I just move them myself. So I'm like pulling garage shelves through and twisting them. And, the one thing I did do was I disassembled all the lightsabers because I didn't want to break any of those, especially on like Iron Studios Vader or something like that. Yeah. But then literally it's like, okay, pick up statue, move shelf, put statue back, move stuff off. This, it's just like, it's very, very tedious. I took the life-size R2-D2 apart. I brought that up closer to the front of the couch. I moved my life-size C-3PO, and it's just crazy stuff. So July 15th is what we're aiming for, and hopefully we'll do like a live room tour of the life-size Star Wars section. So
is this something you would get here, John or Mike?
So I love. Wait, hold on. I just want to know if I got life-size.
His wife. I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be great. But that means I'd have to get life-size Jabba, and I know they make a life-size, the head thing, but that, yeah. Now this is something I'd consider if I was a bigger fan of the video game. I think this is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Now, Shane, are you a fan of this?
Of the statue or this the story?
Well, of like Starkiller and yeah.
Yeah, I am. I like Lord Starkiller. I have the Zion art one. I think this looks great. Dan's detail is awesome, but I much prefer the Zion art one. It's much more dynamic.
I'm trying to think of what the Zion art one. Oh yeah,
one where he's like stretched like that, and he's got all the sabers around him and the snow on the base and the boots.
Yeah,
that's a good one. That one. This one looks great. It's just it's a little too subdued for me. The other one's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very museum, which is great.
It takes up a lot less room. So,
yep, that's true. So this is by our buddy Dan DMD. If anyone is interested in this, it's up for PO as of yesterday. Dan usually leaves his POs open for about 3 weeks for like an early bird type deal. If you don't know Dan, some of the best quality Star Wars statues out there. I mean, just top-notch details, incredible.
Very trusted.
Yeah. Incredible customer service, really cool guy. And he's always willing, people are like, can we get this in third scale? And he'll be like, okay, get me 10 people or whatever, and we'll get it in third scale. He has a lot of cool things coming down the road, especially with RS Prop Masters and Star Wars and third scale type stuff. So as far as I'm concerned, Dan, keep doing your thing, man, because I'm loving it.
We should get Dan on the show.
That'd be great. I should get Dan on the show. You know who I am
about coming on the show. He said he will. So,
you talked to who? Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I talked to. I extended an invitation to Marcel. Also, artwork Marcel. So he said he has something new he's going to announce, and then he'll come on the show when it's time to announce it.
Cool. Yeah.
Who's Marcel?
Like the giant, like Darth Maul, like hand painted image or print I have, like the Vader. Hang on.
Oh, art prints. Okay.
Yeah, art prints. Yeah.
That's why I didn't recognize the name. Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, Shane wouldn't know anything about art, would he? Jeez.
Go fuck yourself, John.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
What do you think about this, Mike? You posted this.
So I've had this on PO for
Okay.
what feels like years. I'm sure it's been probably 18 months or something like that.
I
But
had
it's
this go too.
yeah, it's Kyber Studio. You do?
I gave up my deposit because
gave your deposit.
I don't have room for it. So I told Luke, I'm like,
Oh, Luke.
yeah, keep the deposit. I guess I'm not getting it. I don't have room, so I had to be very. I could fit
Be
like 2
selective.
more Sith, and Dooku wasn't making the cut.
Yeah. What's up, Rashid? How's it going, man?
But I think it. I would have liked to have it.
So yeah, I mean, Luke does good stuff. This is Kyber Studio. It's quarter scale. This is the 3rd statue in his lineup. The first one was the Anakin, which was I liked it, but there were some small minor issues.
That was his first one, wasn't it?
That was his first one, yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad for a first. Then there was General Kenobi, in his iconic pose. And I think a lot of people enjoyed that one. I canceled my PO. This one I hung on to, and I was going to get rid of it, but honestly, I think I'm just going to let it come in because it looks pretty good. Luke does a pretty good job with like translucent skin paint. So, I know a lot of people are saying he looks a little tan here. I think it's probably just the lighting, but you know what? His prices are good. I'm just going to let it come in.
People are also... Oh, go ahead, John.
I was going to say the eyes. He's got that definitely the look of...
Yeah, what's his name?
It looks different, how the one night, but that's how he looks,
Looks like a golf Transformers of Michael Bay. I forget his name. The New York guy.
Who's this actor? It's
Is that who that's supposed to be?
It's not
Christopher Lord.
No, I can't think of his name.
No. Somebody help us out.
Just seeing them eyes, though. Sorry,
I could see it.
Yeah.
I'm a bitch.
But let's see how this goes. I mean, there are many spots still open. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's been so long since the PO.
I must have missed this one because I thought when you posted this was something new he was doing. So.
Oh yeah, this. It must have been at least 18 months to 24 months.
Okay. I don't think it was that long. It was 2022. I don't know when in 2022, but it was 2022.
Okay. I didn't know that. That's fine.
I know there's been some people talking about
Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee. That's right. Saruman.
Some people talk about the pose. They think the pose looks a little awkward.
Dude, that's like
together. Yeah. I'm not saying they're right. I'm just saying I've heard people mention the pose is what they don't like about it.
That's fair. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, that's his pose. It's the way it was. So, all right, sweet. Well,
there you go.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna lighten up the skin. Okay, sweet. Thanks, Mr. Mike. I'm excited for this one.
Battle droid.
Oh yeah.
Or is that clone trooper? Or battle
it's a clone
droid
trooper arm. It's a clone trooper arm.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So whatever, small footprint. Count Dooku. I wish there were more Count Dookus out there. I'd love Dan to take a. Oh no, Dan said that. I think Dan said he is going to do a Dooku, but it's going to be a while. Which is fine.
Yeah.
All right, John. So what do you think about this? Blue Box Hyper?
Yeah, I think it looks great. I knew this was coming down quite a while ago, so they finally released it. I do love that they actually did a base on this because the original one they did that I have, it doesn't have a base or anything with it. So it's nice that they added that. But I think it's great opportunity for any of those that missed out on the original one because I know it's pretty sought after. I don't know. I debated it, getting it, but I don't know. It's all on the fence on it.
It's fair.
It looks great. It scared the shit out of me at night if I walked into my room. I'd be like, what the?
Just have the light shining up
detail.
On it.
Detail on it's amazing though.
I really wish that they would pump out more busts because literally they're probably some of my favorite pieces in my collection.
Yeah, I could see.
So,
Yeah,
but
They
I
do
mean,
a
it
good
is a
job.
little bit of a turnaround once you buy it. It's like 18 months or something, I think.
Okay.
It's quite a while. So that's kind of on the Koba that they did from Planet of the Apes. It was a little while for them to, because they kind of make it to order and they only do like 40 of them. So,
Okay, yeah. So yeah, makes sense.
but yeah, the light up, always great.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
Buddy, that's creepy as
Yeah, the teeth look cool. Yeah,
That's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
that is neat. How much does something like that go for?
I want to say, I'm trying to remember the price on this. I know it's 25, around 25-ish, maybe. Yeah. Because they used to
Okay.
all be 2,000 straight up shipped.
Wow.
So they've started to bump the price up, but they're definitely worth it when you look at kind of what others are charging. But
Oh yeah, definitely.
definitely reasonable, and that price is shipped too, so they don't add anything else on top of what they
That's
charge.
not bad.
So
Not bad.
figured we'd talk about this one. Take it, Mike. You got yours, right? Your double pack.
Yep, I got the double pack. Super
Okay.
excited. Yep.
How big is
Shane,
something like that?
How what?
What's the size on something like that?
The flight mode is.
I know if you don't, Mike, but if you know, go for it.
No, I was gonna say the flight mode I know is like what 31 tall and 21 wide.
It's 29 and a half tall, 21 wide, 19 deep. And
Okay,
Good
that's not bad.
size.
the landed is 19 deep, 13 wide, and 16 tall.
That's very
I
reasonable.
know because I've been fiddle fucking with the tape measure for the last to see which one could fit. So
Yeah.
that's why I know
Mhm.
exactly. I also know
Mhm.
that but
Okay, yeah, I know it's
I
the
had to
camera
get the
now.
landed.
Shane, what made you get the landed? Was it the space or?
It was a space. I mean, both are great.
Yeah.
For me, it was like a 55-45. I would have rathered the flight a little bit more, but not enough where I didn't want the landing.
Okay.
It just I got like my big screen TV on the wall, right? And I got 2 tower speakers. So if it's too much width, one of the wings is going to block off a view of the TV in the corner for any guests sitting on the couch. And I can't have that. I don't fuck with the view of the TV.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I told you guys I was going to get the flying one, but it ended up with the landed one.
Oh, really?
You
Okay.
did? How come?
I watched George's video on it, and I didn't really
did a great
even
job on it.
pay close attention to like the stripe on the landed one where it came from, where Palpatine gets out. And
oh yeah.
So I'm kind of doing like a Palpatine, since he's my favorite Star Wars, kind of up here because I have his, his autograph and Marcel's print and stuff. And I just like
interesting how they made them different, so that way if you have the bundle, you don't have the same ship. They're 2 different chips. That is cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was tempted though. That price he did for the 2-pack was definitely tempting.
Oh God, yeah, save $300. That was amazing. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Between Abdel, Michael, Dan, and even Luke is doing it, but he still got some stuff to prove. He's just starting out. Man, there's some great custom Star Wars shit coming out.
Yeah.
And then of course we got like Regal Robot, and then you got XM, and you got Sideshow, and like, man, it's a good time to be a Star Wars collector.
Well, dude, you forgot MFA, another custom with the busted Vader bust. The Obi-Wan versus Anakin duel.
That's right. Yeah.
Damn, they are just. I'm really tempted. They have a couple spots left. Did you see the MFA one where it's like the original Star Wars, like Luke Skywalker holding the lightsaber above his head, Leia?
Oh yeah.
They have I think they have 7 spots left or 6. I'm tempted on that.
Dude, I remember a while ago, way back, you were tempted on that.
Well, it's so iconic and classic.
Yeah.
But back then I was, I was getting away from Star Wars, and now I'm back. I'm just trying to figure out where I would put it, but I'll probably wait. I'm sure they'll have spots left, through production. I'll just pay
Yeah.
when it's ready to ship.
Well, heck, you should have plenty of space at the office now that you opened that can of worms up, don't you?
The office is. I feel like the office is like a breeding ground for creativity. I just kind of bring things there, open things up, and enjoy them, move them around. And my partner, who has way more time than I do, I came in. I'm not in work on Monday, but I came in on Tuesday, and like all of my Regal Robot maquettes were like doing weird things, and he rearranged everything. I was like, oh my god. Just whatever. But this thing is a beauty. Congratulations to NYC and Michael. This is just classic, absolute gorgeous. My Tantive comes in like 2 days.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I know people already started receiving it. I did the air ship because it was only like $60 more.
Wow.
So the 10F4 comes, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Ledge, that's your question. This went up for PO Saturday morning. It sold out in less than 10 minutes. And one chip was $11.50, or you could get the bundle for both for $2K.
Yeah. And don't expect, you can get on the wait list, but getting one is just try.
Your probably best bet is to get on the NYC buy sell trade, and here and there people sell their pre-order.
Yes.
So that's probably your best bet.
Or give away the pre-order.
The Lambda shuttle on one speaker, and on the other I was looking at maybe the TIE Advance, but I'm like, with the price they sell for,
it's not worth it.
I'm just going to go with the TIE Interceptor.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's coming up for PO in a few months. I'll go with that.
I love the Advanced, but it is not worth like the 2K plus that it's going for.
Honestly, I think I like the Interceptor more than the Advance. The Advance is more iconic. That's all.
Yeah. I'd say the Interceptor is pretty iconic. I mean, it's the Advance 1977. It's because of
Vader, right in that scene.
Yeah, it's because of Vader. Yep, that's all.
That's why. But I like visually, I like the look of the Interceptor a little bit more. It's probably my favorite TIE.
It'd be cool if he made a TIE, the Interceptor. Is that the Grand Admiral Thrawn TIE, the one with the 3 wings?
Oh, that's the.
Is it the Interceptor?
No, the Interceptor is what's coming up. The one where it's got the open and the two guns on each side. Yeah. You're talking about the one where it's got the 3. It's like a
TIE Defender. TIE Defender.
Defender there.
Yeah.
That's Thrawn's that he wanted to do that instead of the Death Star.
Instead of the Death Star. Just wait for the Ahsoka series. Guaranteed TIE Defenders will make an appearance.
I hope they do my man Thrawn right. Like everyone knows, I'm a diehard Grand Admiral Thrawn fan. I have been well before he came into the animated series and everything. I hope they do him right, man. I hope they do him right.
There we go. Want a TIE Defender? Yeah, those are sick.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations once again. Yeah. Oh, everyone's cool.
Every Imperial ship looks cool.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd go to say that every Star Wars ship looks pretty cool. Everyone. That's why I'm just on my top row of my garage shelves in the room over there. I'm just lining up the ships, man, because ships are one of those things that look cool from front and back.
Agreed.
So I just walk around my couch and the top of that shelf, and you're going to see everything lined up.
I wish I could get them all. Like I wanted to jump on the chicken walker, right? But
I know.
I'm getting the AT-AT. But
somebody was selling one yesterday, and I'm like,
very expensive though.
There's that one from that Asian company that actually looks really good. I've seen in-hand pictures of it, and the grass is painted well, and that's not bad. That's only like $900 or something.
Yeah, the Force Laboratory. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
And it's a little bigger than the NYC small one.
That's true. What's up, Adam?
What's up, Adam?
All right, next we can just mute Shane right now.
You don't have to. It's Batman. I'll mute myself.
You gotta at least show some love for this one, Shane.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just sick to death of all these fucking Batman statues.
I know.
But I'm not
don't worry.
I'm not taking away of how good they look.
Okay.
I'm just tired
them.
of seeing different versions of Batman, but they look fantastic, most of them.
Yeah.
There's no
Well, we
doubt.
got at least 5 different versions
I
to talk
know.
about tonight.
I did collector table this morning, and it was everything was a Batman statue or Batman related or a throne piece.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Don't worry. Here we go.
Yeah.
So did anyone here buy this one?
I will
Okay.
eventually. It's just I'm
You
curious,
going with
Mike,
the
as
economy
to
version?
what one you're going to go with.
So I did secure mine. And I decided to go with the DX, not the Ultimate.
Yeah.
That's the way I would go too if I was getting it.
Yeah, I figured because I would definitely want to get the Alfred, and I think and 41 inches deep is just too insane. You need a double garage shelf. That doesn't make sense, or you need Justin shelves. And
I was going to say you need what Justin has.
Yeah.
Oh, how much depth?
With the cave, it's 41.
Yeah, 41.
Okay. Yeah, you'd need that.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty thick.
That's crazy. And they're like, okay, well, you can put it side by side, but then it's like what? It's like 50 inches side by side.
Go back for a sec, John. Can you zoom in?
What do you want to look at?
His quad on his left leg looks really awkward, man. It does. Like, look how big that is. That looks really awkward.
He's got a tumor.
I guess just not how a quad is shaped on the inside of the leg.
Well, you know, comic stuff is over exaggerated and over emphasis on.
Shane, they knew someone was going to say that, so that's why they came up with this pose where you put the cape over the quad.
They have these girls run around with like boobs the size of, it ain't like that.
Well,
or waist the size of.
Instead of fixing the problem, just cover it up. That sounds about right.
See? They didn't have to change anything in the sculpt. Someone probably said that. I like that look.
Yeah,
I like the cape.
I do too. Yeah. Then the fucking man spreading.
Very, very classy.
He's like, "Hey, Alfred, come here."
Oh, jeez.
That Alfred holding the cowl, I think is super cool. I think that's how I'd pose it.
I'm very curious to see with these screens how they turn out and what people do with it. And
they're gonna put some stupid stuff on them.
I'm just curious QC wise how they're gonna hold up.
That's what I'm curious about too.
I agree, Beast. It did look really cool.
Because you are paying a chunk just for that ability to be able to do that. If they only last 6 months,
forget it.
Somebody leaves them on all the time. I don't.
Imagine trying to resell this. LCDs 1, 2, and 3 don't work. LCD 4 works.
eBay 101.
Yeah.
It would be cool. I don't know how they're going to engineer this, but if the damn LCDs each had their own individual plug-in and then you could just like replace them, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
What do you guys think about the price points on all three, and considering that the Ultimate doesn't come with Alfred? So that's probably going to run you another $700-800.
Well, so I'd like to get the biggest and the best if I can. But so the $700 for the cave, yes, I think it's cool. I love the diorama. I love the downlights kind of shining in the Batcave, shining on the Batmobile. But I mean,
what's crazy to me though is like when I look at this and I look at the edition size.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have flip-flopped Ultimate with Deluxe, because I don't think how are people going to display the Ultimate? You're going to have a special setup,
Yes.
What are they doing on that?
Yeah, to be able to enjoy it, you got to be able to either walk around it on a pedestal, have it in the center of a room, or have it on a turntable that you can move.
Yeah, so I think if you want the Deluxe, you probably better get on it now, because I can imagine this one will wait list relatively quick.
That's what I'm thinking too. Otherwise, and then and maybe that's why they did that. Maybe they weren't wrong, John. Maybe they did that on purpose. So the Deluxe goes waitlisted really fast, and your only option is the damn Ultimate.
Yeah. I bet you the Ultimate gets adjusted though. Like some of them, I don't see them selling. I don't know though. People could get desperate.
What I do like about the Ultimate? Forget about the back of it, but if you look behind the monitors, you got the cave in the background. That really adds
is cool
element to it. I like that.
Yeah,
it makes it feel like more of the Batcave. that's what I like.
Right. And I was very tempted by the Ultimate.
I'm
I
surprised
think
you didn't,
it's,
to be honest.
I just, again, it's like I love that element too, but it's like shit. It's not even the price; it's the size. It's really not the price. It's definitely the size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, X. That new Hulk that X just got is.
It
Oh,
looked
I
really
know.
good.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
They
it's
go with them other
amazing.
two he had. It looked really good.
What do you guys feel about the economy version?
So I think it's a decent price for what you're getting. I just don't like that they call it economy and they just like shame you, make you feel poor and welfare-ish. Like they could have called it the standard, the regular, the basic. They called it
You
the
had some-
economy.
If you had some really nice artwork like Mike's been finding, but it wasn't a Batman theme like that, it would look really good with it.
Yes.
I
It would
can't
make it
believe
come together.
how many people want Alfred.
Well, it's because they don't make them. That's
Nobody
the
does
whole
it.
point. And see, you got a lot of people not trying to offend them or nothing, but a lot of these people get their Batman content from only watching Batman Statue Collector, which is a really good channel, and that's all they drag on is about Talon, Alfred, and a couple other characters, and so it's going to be a big thing. It looks good.
I get this. I get the economy.
Well, for Justin, you're a Batman guy. Are you considering
I like
this at all?
I was
Yeah,
when
are
we
you
first seen it, like showcase, like what, just 2 showcases
A
ago.
while ago, yeah.
But now I'm like, I don't know. If I do, I'd get it with the screens. I would not get it with the backdrop because I just think it's too much.
I feel like
like
you got it.
screens.
You got to get the
You
screens.
have. I mean, Yeah.
Well, you don't have to. Otherwise,
have to.
you're shaming Beast into it. That's
But
what
most
I-
likely, if I got it, I'd turn the screens on for like a week or so, figure out how to
Oh,
put
I
something
know.
stupid on it, and then I'd probably leave them off. To be honest with you.
Do they
Except-
play
yeah, except to
video
take
or
pictures, yeah.
picture?
Yeah, it's up to the pictures.
What's that, Shane?
Video or picture on the screens? Do we know?
Video.
Yeah, I think
It's
video.
LCD.
Really?
Both,
Yeah, it's LCD.
So you
yeah.
could run like a little highlight skit.
Mhm.
In
You
theory,
know,
like you
you
could
know,
take.
Lane's going to put
Huh.
some porn on that shit. For
Wow.
sure.
Oh yeah.
All of these. I
I
can't
could
wait.
get one and put baseball highlights on it.
Oh yeah.
You could. It'd be sick.
Dr.
could
Mike,
watch
yeah,
they
baseball
do
and
like
skate.
What I'm
dental
doing, yeah.
surgeries or some shit on there.
No,
I mean, this is
Nah, dude.
I'm not.
this
putting
is a piece that you
weird
bring
Canadian orgies
somebody
on
over.
there of horses and goats running around. No. And they're drinking mead. I can't get down with that.
Fuck yeah.
Mead.
I love you, Shay.
Yeah, I could feel it.
Let the dark side flow.
I mean, this is definitely a showstopper piece. You bring anybody
yeah.
that doesn't collect and they
100%.
see the screens lit up and stuff,
100%.
Yeah.
Scans your EBT card. Oh my lord.
Yeah, this
crazy.
is a good one. Absurd that dropping $1,000 on a statue is the coupon
Well,
clipper version.
I mean, okay. Think about that. Okay, think about the price with
Mhm.
that. Me and Mike both spent
so
on this
true.
jet wing back here at least $5,000, easy from Prime One, and the shipping was like $750 to $800. So I mean,
It's almost 6K.
you could see how they justify stuff.
Wait, that
I
was
mean,
that much?
It was it was at least $5,000.
Fuck, Mike, I wish I had that much money that I couldn't
Yeah,
remember buying
that
a
up there.
$600 statue.
That piece.
Well,
Fuck.
okay, hold on.
So I mean, I
like,
see how they're doing their prices. I know people don't like to see that and justify it. It is a quarter scale, but it is just as big as this, like width
Well,
and depth wise. If not,
Okay,
bigger.
so seriously, like in X's video today or whatever, I don't know if it's members only, but he was like, I bought this Hulk and I have no idea how much I spent on it. And I was like, I totally get that because half of the
Oh,
stuff in
yeah.
here, I don't know how much I
Well,
spent
yeah,
on it because
yeah,
between
buy
like
so much.
deposits and payment plans and all this other stuff, I have no idea. And then it's like then you move on to the next one. But I thought this was cheaper though. I could be wrong.
Nah, bro, you paid $5 for that.
Oh shit. Well,
To be fair,
We
Mr.
got
X,
it from the same place.
he didn't know
Okay,
how
yeah.
much he paid because of all those other factors, not because he just forgot
Yeah.
how much he paid.
right, because it was a kit, it was a while, it was painted. And,
Ain't nobody gonna pay you that much for that right now. There's no way they're gonna.
This is
I
for
want-
you,
I
John.
want 2,500.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's not getting sold. This is
Oh yeah, I wouldn't either. I love mine.
Yeah,
That's my favorite
yeah.
thing.
And if he
Oh,
does,
wow.
you'll buy it back. So
that is true.
Somewhere between 5 and 6. It's like no big deal.
I That's how I am with cards, man. I get so many of them, and all of a sudden a bill coming. I have like 20 grand. I'm like, what the fudge did I buy? And I have to go look at my eBay or auctions, and I'm like,
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I are in the wrong profession, Fatal. In the wrong profession.
All right, we'll keep moving.
Hey, Janine, thanks for joining us. Beautiful night in San Diego. I love San Diego.
Mhm. What are you cooking, Janine?
I really like
Yeah.
this piece. If I might actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it because see, we watched all that. I play the game. They're gonna come out with The Witcher 2 for the game, and it's a good. And basically he read the books and played the game
Yep.
to do his character. And
this is a show that both, my wife and I both enjoyed together. We
Yeah,
love
my
The
wife
Witcher.
too.
I'm pissed that obviously he quit The Witcher because he was coming back as Superman or something in the contract
Well,
clashed, and then he got
yeah,
fired from
it
Superman.
was something weird.
He also said he quit The Witcher. He was quitting anyway because he didn't like the direction they were going, and they were getting away from the source material storyline. And he said he's not going to be part of that because he loves The Witcher too much.
And I can't see anybody else being The Witcher but him now. I mean, it's just I don't even know if I'll watch it.
That's terrible.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh,
I
that's
do
bad.
like Captain Crunch though. Like on a side note.
Man, all these memes about that submarine are getting too much, man.
I know, it's really
terrible.
bad.
Some of them are
It's funny as heck,
good.
but it's
I know,
terrible.
Yeah, it's real bad. Like 5 people die, and it's like, okay. Hey, what's up, Nicovator? Thanks for joining us, man. Let's see. Janine is making ribeye kielbasa. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. Nice. Ribeye and kielbasa and Brussels sprouts. 2 types of meat. I love it.
Yeah, I need some of that.
Sounds good.
That
sounds
delicious.
really good. Janine's been making some really cool. Me too. It sounds really good. She's been making some really cool Star Wars shirts and posting them like all like Star Wars meme type shirts. They look really good.
Nice.
So, anywho, I'd be tempted by this.
Quarter's got the museum, and the third is a different pose, right?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. They did 2 different poses for the scales.
For different scales.
I think he's like stepping or hunched over, and I think I'd rather have the museum look in the
This
third.
gets me. It's this big.
Yeah.
Is that the new standard? They couldn't afford an apple or a pop can?
Yeah.
But
you think they'd have somebody behind it, but no, we got
like
hands.
something. Like what the fuck is that?
Nothing.
Hold on. What? Okay, go back to what's the price difference between the quarter and the third?
13 and $8.99.
So
that's not bad.
Tax add another 100 and shipping add 300 or 250.
As good as it looks though, and the likeness looks fantastic if Blitzway could come through with it, but
yeah,
I'd rather go with the Weta that came out for PO a few weeks ago.
That's a cool one too.
That one looks so dynamic.
Yeah, I really hope Blitzway, or at least Prime One, can hit on some of these Blitzway sculpts. I feel like Blitzway, I don't know. Do they actually do the whole production of the sculpt?
That's a good question.
Because I know the artist who does Blitzway, and she does a great job. But yeah, they've had
the problem
a problem.
is she does so good that they claim that the other people can't match her work.
Yeah,
it's always been the knockoff, but who knows if that's
true. I wouldn't be surprised. This is one where I would wait for production and then make a decision. Yeah.
Is there even a
great price on a quarter scale? That's not bad. Good price on the third scale too.
Yeah.
Figured I'd show this new for Sideshow. Another one.
This looks cool.
You see LBS and you see this, you're like, it's trash.
Well, no, dude, you cannot compare LBS with anything.
That LBS is amazing.
Yeah, that LBS is coming home. I told Jay, I'm like, Jay, I'm only doing your Marvel line, and then he started releasing more photos of the DC.
You're gonna have to quit looking at the pages, yeah.
Yeah, no.
And just a few months ago, Mike, you were out on DC.
Well, the thing is, like Wonder Woman, I love Wonder Woman. I do love DC, but it gets out of hand. But the thing that's cool, so here's the one thing I do like. I do like buying statues from the same company. So right before the show, we were talking about, this whole row of quarter scales I have going with the Hulkbuster and XM War Tank and XM Ultron, and I want to get all the XM quarter scales to go up here. Like I just got the Thanos and Lady Hulk or Lady Death, Hulk transformations on the way, hopefully next week. And so, same thing with LBS. You can line up all of your Marvel LBS and then line up your DC LBS. It doesn't really matter that the characters don't match, but everything else does. So I could see getting some really cool Alex Ross DC artwork and putting it behind the Batman, the Wonder Woman, the Superman, and just that would be beautiful, just perfect.
Yeah.
See what Fatal says there about extra 500. I mean, people will probably look at that and say, "Well, that's crazy. Who would do that?" But I mean, I would do something like that if that girl actually designed the one I done and signed it. Hell yeah, I'd pay extra 500 because she's the one that designed it all.
What do you guys think
That'd be
about
crazy?
Sideshow can't keep up with the other heavy hitters, P1, Queen, Infinity, in terms of quality and ambitious statues.
No, I actually disagree with that. At least with Star Wars, I think Sideshow's been nailing Star Wars recently.
And look at even like the Miles Morales. People love that, and it's already sold out. I think we talk about economy, they're kind of that right price, if you want to be in quarter scale, $600 for everything.
I would say this. Everyone knows Sideshow has their QC issues, and we all shit on Sideshow when they have them, as we should any company when they have them. But Sideshow delivers, for the most part, a good product at a good price.
Most bang for your buck.
With that being said, when you look at details on some XM pieces and Prime 1, Sideshow doesn't compete with that in terms of the intricacy and the detail, but look at the price tag. Those statues are 50% to 100% more. So
Right.
Yeah.
So they're not necessarily trying to compete with them. So,
right. Exactly.
Not in the
exactly.
Yeah, they're going to get everybody else. It's got that little bit of money and don't want to go to the bigger money.
So you're not necessarily wrong that they're not as good, but they're half the price a lot of times. So,
but
it's also very good for what you're paying for.
I agree with
point across.
I agree with this comment. I mean, I don't feel like Sideshow's been having a ton of QC issues as of late. I mean, pretty much everything has been.
No, I just meant in general, like that was their thing for a while, but they have seemed to turn the corner on that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I will make this comment. I stayed away from Sideshow for such a long time, and I had a ton of Star Wars Sideshow. And you're right, there was like a point where it's like, it's not great. But then I started coming back and get like the new Yoda half scale, the new Kylo Ren, any of the new Mythos.
Their Nightcrawler is fantastic.
Yeah,
they're so good.
That
Carnage,
fantastic.
Right.
Have they got a different designer or artist now? Have they hired different people?
I think that they're the number even the Mando that has like 7500 ES. I still like the quality of that Mando.
Yeah.
The quality that Ahsoka, Sideshow Ahsoka from Mandalorian, unparalleled.
Boba Fett one, the new one. Yeah.
I like the new Boba Fett one. Now here's what I will say. I agree with Shane. Like XM paint, the cold cast porcelain, and like the micro details are better. Yes. But a good quality statue for $500 to $700 that only takes me less than 5 minutes to set up and the box isn't huge. I can appreciate that big time. And I've come back around on Sideshow for sure. I say go for it.
Down to good quality for good price or great quality for much higher price.
And again, it's microscopic details, which you do see. I mean, like shit. I mean, the XM Hulkbuster is the best thing that I have.
I don't think there's anything Sideshow has done that could touch XM Hulkbuster necessarily. Now, with that being said, that statement is subjective. So if everyone wants to flood me with, Galactus, and Thanos on throne, and everyone's entitled to their opinion, I'm just saying I don't think they have anything that is up there with that.
Now, I will say that I don't think Sideshow touches Queen Studios. I think that you compare any Queen Studios Iron Man to a Sideshow Iron Man, it blows it away.
Well, you would know. You're the guy, so.
I mean, every single one, yes. And that being said, John and I were talking about, XM Captain America, the most recent one versus the most recent Sideshow Captain America. They're both very, very good, but I'm trying to stay with the same statue company for the line that I'm building. And so I'm going to lean towards the XM versus the Sideshow, but the Sideshow is incredible. It looks great.
My favorite is still the XM for Iron Man 1/4 scale. That's still my favorite Iron Man.
Yeah. The classic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry.
We need to keep moving. We got
keep
a lot.
moving.
So this is actually really quick. That Wonder Woman, my beef with it. And I know some people say, well, she's not fighting Darkseid or Doomsday or whatever, but she's deflecting bullets, and it looks like she's having a staring contest. Everyone shit on XM for having no expression, which rightfully so.
Sure.
And she was just kind of standing there in a pose. She's actually deflecting incoming bullets and has no expression, but it's accepted. So I think people are just trying to, shit on XM. And again, rightfully so. Like they needed to fix that portrait. Definitely.
I think though for Sideshow, it's a safe bet to do this express. If you do expression, people come out of the woodworks. Half don't like it, some love it.
With that being said, the portrait looks good. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like she's just like sleepy, but deflecting bullets.
That's fair. That's fair. It's very fair.
Sleepy.
Looks better than that last XM one before they started messing with everything.
Yeah. Put lipstick on her. I thought this was pretty cool.
I think this looks cool with the light up.
Dude,
very cool.
Pure Arts does some cool stuff with their mask and
yes.
I can't wait for the movie. What do you give it on 10 if you've seen it?
I saw it yesterday. I would probably say a 7.5.
Give it an 8.
Nice.
8, yeah, 7.58 is where I was.
The DC I find is usually lacking a lot on their special effects compared to the MCU.
Oh yeah, it was terrible. The special effects.
But the movie itself, I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna take my kid, but I hadn't went yet.
One of the little hidden things that came up in there was good because I went in preview free, so a lot of that stuff that happened, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know this was happening, or this person was in here, or this was going to happen. So it's pretty cool.
Did you see all the stuff coming out about Christian Bale? How they tried to get him to come back?
Yes.
You told him no.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I won't say anything to spoil anything.
I read all the spoilers by accident, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Here's another one.
6.
Caught your eye, Mike.
8.5.
Yeah. So I haven't committed to this just quite yet, but I do love it. But here's what I realized: I forgot that I have not only the Hot Toys 89, but also the Jazz Inc. 89. You reminded me about the Hot Toys.
Yeah.
I do love this though. I think it looks great. And I don't think just because the movie's flopping or anything like that. I mean, if people buy stuff from terrible movies and they sell out and are hard to find.
Yeah.
I just haven't committed yet. Mostly probably because I had to buy the.
What do you think the price on these pieces?
I think that's a little high. If you buy through certain retailers,
you can get the Sideshow one for essentially half price of that.
Yeah, that's a good point. And 6 scale. Mm-hmm.
Is this Hot Toys?
No, this is Iron Studios. Now, I will say Iron Studios has been killing it lately, especially on their 1/10 line. Did I tell you guys I picked up the Boba Fett on Rancor?
No.
Yeah, I put that in my PO list. Just because I've been opening like some 1/10 Iron Studio stuff, and it's good. Like that Jabba, and that's an older one, the 1/10 Jabba. It's really good. Yeah. So
yeah,
I think they're kind of capitalizing on that.
They're Jaws. I can't complain about it. So
yeah, exactly. And
I mean, I think we're both getting the animated Batmobile. I'm excited for that.
Very excited for that. Yeah, I think that this would look pretty cool with the animated one. I think that should be coming in sometime soon,
anytime,
right?
Yeah. So
I think once that comes in, actually get our hands on it and see the physical size of it. It's not as like at the base is a little bit more simpler from what I remember, but I see this is very cool. This is very, very cool. What's up, Marcos? I was gonna wear my shirt, but then this came in the mail. My Collector's Own shirt was dirty, so but yeah. Going to rep the Collector's Own. Yeah, I'm still tempted by it. Chances are I'll probably pull the trigger. The problem is I keep saying I'm not collecting Batman, and then I keep buying Batman stuff.
I know.
It's hard, especially once. It's hard not to.
Hard not to buy.
I love that curation, eh, Mike?
Well, dude, but here's the thing. I love vehicles, and 89 Batmobile is like my very
Every time
first
you break
vehicle.
one of your curation things, you're like, yeah, but they just don't have a curation thing.
Well, he's right.
You
They
know
keep
what?
coming out with stuff, and you wouldn't expect this, and you see it, and you're like, oh, I want that, you know.
There's just some things where you see something, you're like, damn, I'm gonna pull the trigger on it.
Hey, that's fair.
But I will say, I opened up. Well, not me, but my assistant George opened up the DeLorean this week.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that Hot
What'd
Toys
he-
DeLorean. What was that?
What'd he say about it?
Oh, he loved it. He loved it. He wasn't feeling well, and so he was like taking a
Oh.
break. He was hanging out. I'm like, okay, look, to get your mind off of not feeling well, open this giant box. You're gonna love it. And he's like, oh, he's like putting it together. And then he like, after he's done, he took his blood pressure. Like, oh, my blood pressure's better now.
There you go.
Yeah, it was good. And so we lit it up. We put some batteries in it, and damn, it's beautiful. You didn't refer to Rule 700. To be fair, Shane only has it's like 4 rules, right?
Me?
Yeah, it's okay. Not movie.
Not movie. No busts. Like so, statue. Let's just say statues only. Nothing
Statues
that
only.
articulates. No busts. Nothing like that. So I don't do hot toys. No duplicates of characters.
No duplicates. Yep.
And I stay 1/4 scale except for my pedestal statues. Like so, I stay 1/4 scale, and that's pretty much it. It really
What's that
comes
last
down
rule?
to just patience and discipline.
What's the last rule? No what?
1/4 scale, except for the statues. My 1/3 on my pedestals.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about this one, John? Would you pick it up to go with the animated series one, plus or minus the flashes?
I'm on the fence about it because I do like how the animated one too has, the Batman up front. I love the computer on it. I don't know though. Again, it gets into the duplicates, and then you're trying to figure out how you want to display both of them to get. I don't know.
Well, I will say that I went back and looked at the first 1989 one. I was looking on eBay and a few other places. They go for a crap ton of money and don't look nearly as good as this.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the ES is. I don't know, but I probably should jump on this while I can get it for a decent price.
Yeah.
I like how you stand there and you're like all debating and serious. Like, fuck, maybe everyone in this chat and this panel knows you're buying this fucking thing.
He's unbought it. He's already.
I don't know what we're talking. I don't know what we're doing here.
He's just trolling us.
Mike, you're going to get this.
No, but what I will say is I did just get the XM Ultimate Captain America while we were talking about this.
Oh, geez.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben from Cosmic Chase. He has free shipping and an amazing price right now for the Ultimate version B. So it's the same. I also bought the what I got. I got Boba Fett from Todd. I got the XM Luke from Luke. Ben also, and it was his shipping. Ben's shipping is like 2 days from Singapore. It's amazing. Once it ships, it arrives in like 48 hours.
John, do you still have a DeLorean in stock?
I do.
So Lane, just shoot John a PM.
Oh, he will. He will.
Yeah. See, Lane was saying how he didn't like the DeLorean as much.
Literally, Walton, that's the exact opposite of what rules are meant for. That's the exact.
You're talking to a lawman right here.
At all.
Shane upholds the laws and the rules.
You're hate to yourself, Walton.
I break the rules. Let's see. Nick Evader says no LOTR statues. What a disappointment. Yeah, I was talking to Jason Hana the Collector earlier today, and he was a little disappointed about that too. But I mean, there's not much more, at least in terms of the Lord of the Rings to release. I mean, there could be, but they had a lot of things they needed to release or announce. This is cool. Now, I have a question about this RoboCop. Is the 75 ES version the only one that comes with like different arms and otherwise he's pointing?
I'm not sure. That's what I was trying to find that until it releases. I'm not sure.
Okay. Any of you, are you guys tempted by this? This is the best looking RoboCop I've seen.
This is in the bag already for me.
I loved it when I was a kid, but I don't know.
This is going to go with like my Prime 1 Terminator line.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I'm kind of doing an 80s kind of
80s
area.
theme. Yeah.
I'm going to put my Predator, Alien, just kind of make an 80s theme area. So
Yeah. Self-imposed rules are not the consequence.
You're a
Shane.
son of a bitch, Walton.
Oh, I love it. You guys are terrible.
Yeah, there we go. Marcos.
Let's see. I found myself doing mostly XM Studios, Prime 1, and maybe J&D that I really... I mean, yeah.
Buy what you love.
You can't beat that. I mean, the quality is fantastic.
Mike does everything. Have you not watched this channel? He does everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm kind of back to,
He
collectors
literally
and
gets
able to
one
collect
of
everything.
ones made for himself.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, so this dropped, right?
Yep. Last
Okay.
week.
Yep. Did you guys get this?
No, but it looks really good.
I did.
You did? Okay, I thought. Did you get the Slimer version?
I did. You gotta have
Okay.
Slimer.
You got a Slimer.
Yeah.
Is he only
Yeah.
the exclusive?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I think
What
they did a
size
good
are
job with like the particle beam. I think that looks pretty good.
Hmm. I thought it was cool that they did one without the beam, and then the deluxe that had it, and then
So
Is
if they
it
already
one
came out with the
quarter-
whole team, or they're
One
going
quarter,
to?
1/5.
One at a time.
quarter Shane.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead, Justin.
I was just saying you'd have to, because I mean it looks so good, you'd want them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the whole setup, because they kind of did a picture, kind of what they're going for.
So
So
if you had like a smaller shelf off to like a corner or something,
and that's where I'm okay
Really good.
with doing a quarter scale, because you're going to put them all together. And I think if you did
Yeah.
third scale, it'd be pretty tough, I think, to get them all to fit.
I think Ghostbusters is kind of like Ninja Turtles. You're
yeah.
not getting
Yeah.
just one or two. You got to
No.
get the group. Maybe
Yeah.
you don't get all the extra shit that comes after, if any does, but I don't see anyone just getting like one or two of these guys and not all four.
What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay.
Yeah. So,
John,
does
do you have
this
that? Oh, sorry again.
Does this tempt you at all? No, you're getting Ecto 1 or
This tempts me a little bit, but I'm not as big of a Ghostbuster fan as I am like an Ecto 1 fan. I know that sounds weird, but
You can make your own like diorama on a shelf, have Ecto.
oh, dude, yeah, but the Ecto 1 alone, you need what, like 48 inches or something like that?
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
40,
massive.
41 inches. It's
Massive.
big.
Forgot that.
I thought the DeLorean's not bad. It's also on a
No.
flight stand.
Mhm.
The Ecto 1 is huge. I think it's like
Next level.
someone in the chat let us know. I think it's like 42 inches long.
Yeah.
Stay
Yeah, because I was kind of
Stay
like,
puft.
Everybody
Stay
loves Stay Puft.
Quarter scale
Yeah.
step up. Now that'd be interesting. It would have to be
That
at
would
least
be
40 inches
something.
tall.
You have to be
It's
huge.
there. What are they? What he had that up like what, 12 inches? I don't know. Stay puff have to be big.
okay.
I'll stick to the turtles. I'll get the turtle line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the turtles too.
This one's for Lane. I know Lane loves this one.
Okay, this is the Hellbat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is the Hellbat part of the
Dark metal or whatever.
Dark Metal line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's very cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's just a badass piece, whether you're a Batman fan or not, unless you're Shane.
So just really quick on that, I just crunched the numbers. A 1/4 Stay Puff would be 28 feet tall. So
What? Oh yeah, he's bigger in build. Man.
Oh,
Look what I'm
yeah.
thinking about. Oh yeah, bro.
he's
What-
112.5 feet. So I don't
we'd
think
have to
that's
have a
going to
10
happen.
scale or a 36. Whatever Mike had that Iron Man. We'd need him in that size.
It'd be like a 136 scale.
Yeah, we need him at 136.
Him
Jesus,
fighting that Hulkbuster.
what was I thinking?
life
40
size?
inch? Oh,
You might as well get a life-size Hulkbuster at this point, Justin. Stay Puft quarter scale. Oh man,
Nice,
crazy.
Fatal.
That'd be insane.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Dude, I'm waiting for that Ecto 1 bill to hit. Let's go. This is cool. Yeah.
Not the soundtrack.
Okay.
When do you guys think the LBS Hulk will ship?
It's
think
already
it'll be-
shipping. It's just it's making its way over.
Okay.
Yeah, it
That's what I was
should
sort
be.
of thinking, but I didn't have no confirmation.
I'm
and I was
finishing
trying
off
to-
my payments. It could take its time.
Yeah, it's on the boat right now.
I'm gonna
at
put that
least
bad boy right here, right behind me for a little while.
Yeah,
enjoy
I'm looking forward to that big time for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Now I know this is like what
Mhm.
Cyborg Batman, or this is called the Murder Batman,
Murder Machine.
Murder Machine.
Yeah, it's Cyborg Batman, exactly.
I was listening to you guys earlier today, Shane, and I think Adam was saying it looks like Iron Man Batman. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
now
does,
that
It's like a
I
plated
heard
suit.
that, I'm like, it does, the repulsors and everything.
yeah.
Now, what's up with
Exactly
the dudes, the blue dudes, like holding their hands out in repulsors? What's going on in the base there?
Looks like Ghost or something. I don't know.
I don't know the storyline, so
So I like these cool, conceptual Batmans, and I actually would consider getting this. I really like the base. It kind of reminds me of like the Aragorn with like the Army of the Dead, like
Yeah,
on
it
the
does.
bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I knew just a little bit more about this because this actually would fit in my collection pretty decently. So I would consider this. This is one that I was kind of excited for.
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys.
Mhm.
If they had a week to prepare to fight each other, Batman versus Iron Man, who's winning? Fight to the death.
Hmm.
I pick Batman because he seems how to
Batman, yeah.
he seems how to just find shit out of his ass and win something. It's just weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Mike's like, I want to pick Iron Man.
Well, of course he's got to pick Iron Man. That's his
What are you
guy.
looking for, Mike? Which statues you like better?
God,
Like, what are you looking around for?
I'm just.
You
It
you
depends.
want
What Batman are we talking about? Does it matter? Bale.
well, let's say Bruce Wayne, like your typical standard Batman against your typical standard Iron Man.
I think it'd be a pretty close call.
Oh, well, essentially they're kind of the same,
Yeah.
kind of.
Well, let's see. Iron Man can fly. He has a suit of
But
iron.
Batman could build a
Yeah,
suit. Like everyone says, if he prepares, he could do anything.
Are you
Yeah,
talking
it's
about for
over.
preparation?
But,
Yeah, probably
yeah, they
Batman.
each have a week to prepare. And I mean, Tony Stark's a genius too. And
Dude,
the
Arkham
so-
Batman versus Iron Man. Arkham Batman can do everything in the game.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna be Batman, unfortunately. Oh well.
Unfortunately.
Oh well. Sorry, Tony.
Or
This
that girl,
one,
she can just pose in front of him and they'll just say, oh.
Perked Mike up quite a bit, I imagine.
Oh, did you get that one?
So,
That seems to like Batman.
so this actually caught my eye. Not because of the way you would think, but I'm not collecting Berserk anymore. But I saw this and I like the concept. I like kind of like the evil throne, and I like that she's actually kind of covered up in this.
A little modest for you.
Yeah, it's a little bit more modest. So I could, but if I was doing Berserk, I would choose this one over the original Slime. Just because I can probably display this without my wife, being pissed or confused.
Do you have any Berserk left? Do you have any?
I still have the 1/3, the new 1/3 guts,
Okay.
the Berserk armor. I think that's just the one that basically the Batman is coming in now. I still have that on PO because I got a real good deal from Marcos Collector Zone.
Says, I would say that Sideshow and PCS are in the same boat when it comes to their statues, the quality, and the price range. I owned a few from both, seen in person. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't argue with that per se.
They just do different
Although
stuff.
I haven't seen any of the new PCS in hand, so I can't say on that.
I haven't opened a PCS in a while, except for the Ronin. Ronin was good. Oh, this is interesting. So is this one of those throne pieces, like the high quality
Legacy
throne?
or whatever?
Throne Legacy. Is that what this is, or just a throne for the hell of it?
I think they threw it in that.
Okay.
But it's definitely cool. It's got a lot going on for sure. I prefer
that is cool.
I prefer the Hush one way more than this one.
It's very cool.
I think like visually this, I guess sculpt wise, there's a lot more going on here, a lot more detail, stuff like that. I just think it's a little too much going on for me. It's a little too busy. I like the simplicity of the other one.
Yeah.
Sometimes less is more, and for me is an example of that. This is
she almost like blends into the background.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it caters to the quarter scale collector, since the other one's third scale. But
Lane says it's a more anime take on the character and might sell better in Japan. and
He's
Asia.
not talking about
True.
this. He's talking about Walton freaking out about the Berserk Batman,
Yeah, they're going back.
Abomination.
Oh.
which I think
That's coming
the
out.
second nicest piece of this whole event.
It was cool.
It's a very cool piece. Yep.
Yeah. I'm honestly considering buying it just to fuck with Walton and have it right here
Right
beside
behind
Walton.
it. We should all
Yeah, you
get it.
should.
Put it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big fuck you Walton statue.
There's plenty of switch outs. We could all have a different, pose.
I'd
Oh,
buy a
this is
base
cool.
warmer, but I'm with him. I hate those. So
I missed this
Yeah.
one. This is a concept thrown
It's
like
yeah,
I
it's
see
kind of a
Joker.
render. Looks like. I really like how the hands going through the hair.
Yeah.
You don't
So
see
his
that.
throne is him. That looks cool.
the portrait looks awesome. But
Yeah,
That
that
looks
looks
good right
really
there.
cool.
I don't like the shirt. It's kind of like a
Yeah,
pirate Renaissance type shirt.
That's
I'm not
what
a fan
did
of
for
that.
me.
I like that
Yeah.
chair. That's cool. Oh yeah.
It's not my style.
Very renaissancey.
Portrait's on point.
Looks like a Prince outfit or something.
Uh-huh.
I said it before though. If I'm getting a Joker on Throne, which I am, it should arrive
Tweeterhead.
anytime I
Yeah.
get the Tweeterhead over this.
Is that en route, Shane?
Yeah,
Cool. This made a lot of people happy.
Yeah,
I think.
everyone's freaking out about this. Yeah. It looks nice.
the
Yeah.
detail on it is great, like the smash watch and shit like that. Really cool.
Mhm.
The dog tags.
Yeah.
She looks like a forest nymph.
Justin, do you play this game?
Not
No,
me,
I
Vin.
didn't play this one. My brother did. I used to watch him play it online, the 1st
Mhm.
one, and now the
Yeah,
the second one came out and they made the shows. It looks just like it though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's dead on.
I hear you, Walton. I just don't give a fuck.
There's a lot of fans of this. I just don't know if the game people would buy this or would the show people buy it. So I don't know if it's a mix of both or.
I mean, I'll tell you the
I-
answer to that. I'm not a game person. I'm a show person. I'm not going to get it. But I like it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, but I think the last one they had announced disappointed a lot of people, and this is what they originally, I think, were looking for.
Was that the
so-
little kid or was that the grown woman? I don't
No,
know
it
the
was-
names.
Is it Ellie or
It was
what's
the girl in the wall.
Ellie's the little kid,
yeah.
right? The girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think this is from the first game.
This is from the first one, yeah.
part
'cause he's
one.
Where
alive.
the
Yeah.
other one was from the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one intrigued me. I know we'd
Killer
seen
Croc.
they'd kind of tease this.
Fuck yeah, Batman.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh man, that's another Batman. I didn't notice. that.
Batman
That's
choking
really
out
cool.
a crocodile.
Should
It
be
does
a-
look really cool though. Like it really does.
It-
Again,
it's awesome.
all these
It's
Batman
another
statues
Fable.
look cool.
Is that one that done it for it, or is that the guy that does all these? Because it's like his portrait in every one of their statues.
Well, they always throw in a Fabok sculpt.
Yeah.
Seems like
Mhm.
anymore because I think a lot of people prefer it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You hate yourself, Walton. You hate yourself.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's cool. It looks good. Looks
I'm-
really
I'm
water
not a
effect
fan
looks
of
good.
You know what
portrait.
that right there looks like? You know what that looks like? It looks like a bloated gremlin from the 80s.
It
He's
does.
like,
Oh, yeah,
Now that
yeah,
you say that.
yeah.
that's what I see on the face. I'm not looking at the body. I'm looking at straight
Well,
on the
he is
face.
touching water, and you know how they react. So
Yeah.
I like
Not
this. I
angle,
like that
I
portrait.
like that.
Yeah, I'd
That's
probably
cool.
go with that. I do like that it's quarter scale. I know typically I prefer 1/3, but when they do these Dio pieces, I kind
Oh, they're
of
so
Yeah, they're so big.
it's like I've been
What's the deal with this?
what's that?
The mask. Like, what's the deal with the mask? Like, I don't see any
Underwater, man.
mask anywhere. Like, what's the deal?
The water probably.
Killer Croc farted. So Batman.
Probably. It's in the sewer.
toxic waste. It's all ours.
Yeah.
So he could stand on the toxic waste and in it, but he doesn't want to breathe it in.
Mm-mm.
It's okay. His spandex will save him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's toxic proof.
This was cool.
I know Shane hates it, so let's prepare ourselves.
I don't
Really?
I didn't say I
I've
hated it.
heard the hate.
Oh man, yeah, I haven't
Yeah, I
seen
don't
this.
like it.
This is cool.
It's different.
Yeah, it's
a portrait
exactly.
and
That
It's-
looks cool to me, but when he's sitting down,
backside.
I don't know.
Like, he's the most powerful superhero there is, arguably. I get it. But let's sit down. The throne looks cool. That
But I
looks
think
awesome.
Shane, if you're like an
And it's something
avid,
different, I guess, right? It's something different.
if you're an avid Superman fan and you want to collect everything Superman, this is different, you know.
Yeah.
But that portrait is
the portraits
not good at all.
They need some work. But I like it. I think
it's cool.
And he likes everything.
I mean, with them kind of doing the Throne Legacy thing, I could see a cool setup with
all Batman,
Joker.
Superman.
Yeah.
But
the throne itself is the best piece. And when the throne's the best piece or the best part of the statue, I don't know.
Yeah.
He turned into Hulk.
Superman does not sit right. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's why it's different.
I thought this was one of my favorite pieces.
This looks really good. Third best piece of the event, in my opinion.
The pictures from the actual piece that people posted today, this looks incredible.
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful.
If I was only getting one Harley Quinn, this would not be the version I would get. But this looks really good. I like more of a comic accurate, but like not a goofy cartoony. Still like a devious, maniacal, violent Harley, but more comic Harley, if you will.
Is there one out there?
This looks really cool.
Yeah, this is both head sculpts on this look incredible. The masked and the unmasked, and this is a work of art. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, there must be 3 head sculpts.
Yeah, it makes me want to get chase down the Batman Who Laughs. It's gonna probably drive up the price even more.
It will. Well, shoot, there's 4 head sculpts.
Yeah,
this looks good.
Jester.
That looks good.
Yeah, I like that one.
You know what this would look pretty cool with besides the Batman Who Laughs? The Joker Batsuit. I think this would look really cool with the Joker Batsuit.
Oh, really? I don't think so.
Really? It's like so colorful. And like these colors contrast with the Joker one. It's like different.
Isn't it Jimenez or something?
The Jimenez, yeah. Who's making this? Who's the sculptor? What's up, Tom? That is so freaking cool.
I think the Prime 1 Joker Who Laughs will go very well with this. I don't think I just wouldn't pair with that Joker Batman suit, which I don't like that piece at all anyway, but
well, not many people do. That's why the ES is 100.
I just think it's too colorful and this is too dark, but the Batman Who Laughs from Prime 1 will go perfectly with this. They both got chains, they're both standing on a high base. They're both wearing that S&M fucking gear.
I'm not saying that it wouldn't. I'm just trying to think for my own personal collection.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting that Batman Joker thing?
Dude, I've liked that since I saw it the first time. And then when the ES was 100, I'm like, well, I'm not going to risk not being able to get it. Like, again, it's you see something, it catches your eye and you're like, damn, I just need to have that. I don't know why, but I picked it up.
Well, we know why. We figured out why. You'll figure it out sooner or later.
Okay, eventually. But I can see getting that piece for sure. I think that's going to be... I'm curious what the ES is going to be on that Harley.
So I think Prime 1 shot themselves in the foot here because this is a really nice Harley right here.
Yeah.
But
nice.
They showed this in the same event as that other Harley, and that other Harley is really badass. And we already have a ton of these type of Harleys. They should have shown this one in event number 2 or event number 1.
Yeah, it is a render, so if they wait a year or so, probably be all right.
It's just we have a lot of this Jester Harley, right?
I know.
So people look at this and compare it to the other one, and they're like, well, the other one's better. This is really good, but it's not being received as well because of that, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they kind of need to spread it around, you know. I mean, how about a Two-Face or, you know.
That'd be cool.
Some different stuff.
Like in this event alone, we have 2 Harleys, 4 Batmans.
At
Well,
least.
the whole problem is they need to do different stuff. We all agree that. The whole community agrees that. The problem is they
Yeah.
never sell enough of it. They'll
True.
put it
Yes.
up there, and people only want to buy the bread and butter stuff. The Batman, the
Right,
Iron Man, the
right.
blah 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 blah. It's the same old thing all the time. So that's where you run into a problem. And then you have
Kevin Walton
PCS
doesn't
trying to
like
come out and do new stuff, and then none of the stuff would sell out.
Yeah.
So
Oh
There we
yeah.
go.
that
This
looks
is
like
freaking
Diablo /something.
This is pretty cool. I'd love to see pictures of this not doctored up.
Yeah, it looks great.
Mike, you getting that life-size ET?
Nah, I don't collect ET.
How big is this? This gotta be massive.
I think
Yeah.
It's,
Wow,
it's quarter scale, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it's a
weapon's
third
gotta be
scale.
massive, man.
Mike, if you ever want to sell the Joker Batman suit, you'll likely have to give it away.
That's all right. That's fine.
Mike doesn't sell stuff. Walton, stop it.
I've stopped. I do have a few more things I'd like to get rid of, but yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, no company. Yeah, during
That's true,
recession.
he's right.
Okay, the main event.
Best piece of the event, in my opinion, right here.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful.
I mean, it's
this
just
is
so
coming home.
iconic. Who doesn't love Terminator? Like, really?
Yeah.
Who doesn't know what this is? I mean, this
God,
is
what is
beautiful.
this? I don't know what this is.
Oh Jesus!
Nah, it looks
Well,
fine.
Justin's no longer on the show.
Oh,
Yeah,
Goodbye.
take 'em off. The teeth look good. The light up looks good. Is this going to be like a metallic, or how are they going to make this resin?
It'd be sick if they chromed it. They
I
won't.
love this double gun look, though.
Yeah. They need to chrome it. It'd be real nice. This sculpt I thought looked fantastic.
Up casual.
Mhm. Yeah.
So this is where, when I did the show earlier today, no one agreed with me on the panel. I think this portrait looks good. The portrait, and by good I mean likeness. The portrait where he's got the big hole in his face, it's cool, but I think the likeness is way off.
Yeah, the one with the hole in the face I thought looked a little weird.
And I know people
but
say,
then-
well, that's because he's only got half a face. Yes, but if you block it and just look at that half, it does not look like the actor to me. But the other portrait looks pretty good.
Yeah, the thing is with that, I don't know that I'd ever use that portrait just because, like, when he has his finger up like this, I don't know. This is just iconic, you know.
It's
Yeah,
so
they got
good.
that life size bus. It goes for like what, $6 to $7 grand aftermarket, or maybe
geez.
Oh
more.
yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot that. Yeah.
It's this.
Yeah.
What do you guys give the likeness of this?
I think it looks great.
Yeah.
You guys don't think that looks like Arnie?
I think it does.
I look at it, even if I didn't see anything else, I could tell who it's supposed to be. But I don't think the likeness, I give it, I don't know, it's hard to say. At some angles is better than others. I give it an
I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
give
that
that an
looks great.
80%.
80%.
I give it way more than 80.
Gosh.
Dude,
You're
I just watched
crazy.
this the other night, and then I just watched the Arnold documentary. I mean, that's pretty good right there for Polystone.
I like how
That's
you
not
have to
bad.
rattle off your list of expertise of why you would know. I just watched it.
Well, no, seriously, because I will be honest when I don't know what something looks like. I'll say, the
I
Christopher
know you
Reeves
will.
thing. Let me
But
take it
that's
back. See,
the thing,
but
right? It's subjective.
well, no, it is subjective, but still, I mean, they did a pretty damn good job. Everyone's like, "Oh, his face is too square, it's too wide." Dude, it's Arnold. He's a huge freaking guy. I mean,
agree.
Yeah.
let's see.
Like this likeness is way off to me. Like
Yeah, it
this
looks
is
weird.
60%. That does not look like the actor at all.
I'm doing your thing. I'm covering half the screen.
If you showed me a picture and the bullet face hole was covered, his neck down was covered, I wouldn't be sure who this is supposed to be right away. Then I'd be able to tell probably because of his ear. He's got very definitive ears and the hair, but it's really off on this one to me.
It's because of the mandible. The angle of his mandible down like where John's mouse is sticking out too much, and it's throwing off the proportions of his face. It could also be an angle.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is much better.
That is
that
freaking
really
amazing.
good.
For sure. This is much, much better.
And if they can pull this off, and I'll probably pre-order anyway, but If they can pull this off and make it look like that's it's the best. These are the best Terminator pieces out there.
Yeah, they are.
Fatal says 90%. I think that was for.
Okay, look at this angle. This looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
That looks amazing.
80%, Shane. You should.
I
Be
give
this
some
an
angles are better. I did say some angles are better. I was going by that one angle I was looking at.
Well, and this head sculpt is different. This is only like partially battle damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are these third scale?
Yep.
2K. What do you think? 2K a piece? $18.99.
Yeah, they'll be 18 probably. I don't know.
No, the bases aren't super intricate. I'm not that endo $15.99. There's not much to it, right?
It's intricate though.
I'll say over 2.
Oh shit! Really? No way.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying because it's Prime 1 and they know how many people love.
I think they're going to make a lot of these though, which hopefully will help the price out.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Fair enough.
I would expect about 2 for each.
I did pull up the ones where they actually took.
That looks really cool.
See them in person. I keep hearing that.
That's true. They do look a lot better in person. It's like silicone.
Fair enough. I'm not disagreeing. I can't. I haven't seen them in person. So.
Oh well. Oh my god.
It does look good, Lane. I just don't know that I love Sarah Connor enough to add her.
Well, dude, I would wait for Prime 1 to make a Sarah Connor now. If they can pull off those as good as they did, I'd wait for the Prime 1 so it matches.
I wasn't overly impressed with that Sarah Connor.
And also Darkseid can suck some nuts. I'm still on that train. It looks like I commented.
Darkseid.
I commented. I'm like, it looks kind of plasticky. They're like, no, it's resin. I'm like, well, I knew it's resin. Just the paint looks kind of flat.
No, I agree with you, Mike. It does. I'm not sold on it.
Which is okay.
There's something off about it. It looks plastic. You're right.
And maybe it's like the translucency or the lack of.
Maybe it's the lighting.
It could be just lighting. Right? Yeah, that's it
Could
too.
be the lighting. I hope it's the lighting for everyone who's getting it.
Yeah, because I think if it is the lighting, it's a great statue. It looks good.
Sure.
Real leather would be awesome if that was the case.
I don't know.
One, you'd have to assume they're going to do real leather.
I don't know though, man, because I know for the half scale, when they remember they did that extra jacket for it. For the quarters, they did the Terminator 1 half scale with the silicone that it didn't look great. But then they sold the leather jacket for I think it's like $400 or $500 just as an extra.
Oh my god.
What's up, Jeff?
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
There we go. Yeah, this.
Yeah, look at that. That looks so good. Like not manipulated by Photoshop or anything. The colors.
Makes me think of a USA version. I like it.
Freaking hyenas.
Yep. I'm patriotic, so USA. I see that and I'm like, ooh, USA.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. It could be
Optimus
subliminal.
Prime, Harley Quinn.
Optimus Prime. There you go.
Hey, yeah.
This is like Bay Former's version of Harley Quinn.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what it is. Yep. Holy crap.
Cannot be unseen.
Mm-mm.
Bay Harley.
Damn. Well,
Harley Prime.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, look at how nice that looks.
Look at the eyes.
Shadows. Yeah.
What's up, Hugh?
With that, yeah.
John, did you get the Frieza?
I'm not sure. You might pull that up. If it's not on here already.
Okay, hold on.
If everybody watching could just hit that like button, that'd be appreciated.
Yep. Man, I can't get the Gremlin head sculpt out of my mind.
Yeah,
now.
I can't either.
Yeah,
if you don't hit the like button, Shane's going to come to your house. He's probably there now. It's just the optical illusion where he's at. He's at your window. He's going to be looking in. Yeah.
Always.
Better hide your.
I'm starting with Walton.
Hide your socks. Yeah. I don't know.
Hide your sock. I got a sock fetish. I'm Canadian. That's what we do.
These Predators, man.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Even though I don't collect that,
Oh, yeah,
I know them are massive pieces.
I'd love to see somebody doing the whole line, all of them.
Maybe Walton.
Maybe what are they? How many is there? 6?
There's going to be at least 6, I think. Bam! Hijacking the screen. All right. So, Frieza, 2 versions, the Golden Frieza and then regular Namek Frieza. And I thought that was nice. Although the Tsume, I think, in my opinion, still looks better. But still, it's nice to have a Frieza that matches the Primal and Goku and Vegeta. Did you guys see this? Where is it? I thought this looked pretty damn good.
Right here. Let me go back to mine because I gotta.
Yeah, go back. Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what I love about all these, even the Terminator ones? The bases are smaller. They're a smaller footprint.
Yeah.
Because who's helping them with this? I'm trying to think of some other studios helping them.
It says Shumi Arts.
Yeah, because they were saying a lot of people were saying this is kind of to combat J&D a little bit because I think this is going to be more of a custom type of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Jeff says, I hope they learned their lesson by the debacle of the leather jacket before. It might cost more to use leathers, but the amount of good it will do is immeasurable.
True.
Wait, did you guys see this Optimus Primal?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. He's in beast mode and transform mode.
Yeah, but people are kind of, I think, because they don't know what scale it's going to be.
And they don't know, is that one piece or is that 2 of them and you could get them individually, or is that how you have to buy it with 2 of them?
Yeah. Oh, this Endo, look at that base. Perfect.
So
cool. Yeah, that is perfect.
And how did you see how it lights up, like inside of it, the base?
No.
Yeah, you got to watch when they do the video. The base lights up all the way around it.
Oh, that's going to look cool. That's going to look cool.
I want a 1/4 scale.
Let's see what else.
I expected Lane to say that, not you, Hugh.
Do we think that? Do you guys agree that this part 3 was probably the best of all the reveals, the 1 and 2? Well, not you, Shane, but
Mike, why don't you pull some of the? Because they also announced what scale of raptors.
The female raptor.
It was a different scale.
6 scale.
Yeah.
6 scale. Wow, that's decent.
You want to pull those up? The ones I missed.
Yeah. Here, this is the all the releases. Now, this thing, of course, they're going to make it a 2-parter. And again, I don't do Berserk anymore, but this was a beautiful piece with Griffith and Guts. Okay, 6 scale. That makes sense. That makes sense. Street Fighter.
My man, what's up, Kevin?
What's up, Kevin? Oh, this is
Kevin's
cool.
going to be visiting you soon, Mikey.
Yeah. Hopefully Kevin and Eric are going to come visit July 14th. Hence why I'm doing the room thing on the 16th.
Mm-hmm. That's
but
cool.
Maybe we'll do a quick live while they're here. I'm tempted by a lot of these. I mean, here's that Frieza, the Namek Frieza. That's a very nice Frieza. I like the purple. People always screw up the purple. And besides Sume, this is probably the best one I've seen in terms of just coloration, sculpt, and quarter scale. So I think that Frieza is definitely coming home. I think Golden will definitely come home. Justin, would you jump on either of those 2 Friezas?
Evidently, what I'm finding out, I'm more of like a hero type person. And I get the villains in, and then I'm like, I like the villains, and I see the villains, and I'm like, yeah, it looks cool, but let me swap them out and get another hero. So I'm the opposite of Shane, evidently.
No, I mean,
so Frieza, dark, my light.
Frieza is my boy. Like, it just
Frieza looks awesome.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's a bad guy. He's like one of the worst. And if you're in the story all the way up to Super and how it is in the manga, he's like the strongest there is. He overtakes like Goku, and like Gohan becomes the strongest of all of them.
Yeah.
And then they just keep going with it, and it's still wildly popular over in Japan. It's just huge.
I think it's still popular. I think it's more popular in the United States than it's ever been. Are you collecting Dragon Ball stuff, Mike? Yes. Yeah, I'm not getting out of Dragon Ball. I'm actually getting back in. I just got back.
The thing with Dragon Ball, they got these studios, and Mike can attest to it. They keep coming out with better and better stuff. Every month we're seeing something newer, and we're like, what?
I didn't even know you could do that.
Last month. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people are getting into the life-size bust, but KD is like the first one to do it, and I think they do it the best.
And it's
but
2,500 to 3,500 cheaper than a
yeah,
marble or whatever bust. It's just
you get that bust like 1,200 shipped, 1,100 shipped.
It's ridiculous.
It could be more. I can't remember, but anyway.
Someone wants to see Kenshiro. Oh, is
Where's
that Street Fighter looking anime guy?
Oh, hold
With
on.
the
Where is
holes in his
that?
chest?
Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, to
Let's
be
see.
near. That's a big one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Space Hitler.
Basically, Space Hitler.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's supposed to.
Because he's
Kill
like,
the
yeah,
world.
he's a real short guy, and he's a big ego and super powerful, and yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Fan of genocide.
Yeah,
Oh, Fist of the
genocide.
North Star. Yeah, it was a video game in like the 80s to 90s when I was it was on the NES.
Fist of the North. Okay.
It's way back.
I like all these. I think these all look great. All right. Old school great anime. Name one statue from Showcase 3 that you are 100% bringing home, starting with John.
All the Terminator.
Yeah. Good call. Yeah. Shane, any one statue that you're definitely considering to bring home?
Let's say if you had to order one.
If you had to pick one.
The skeleton.
Endo?
Terminator. Yeah, Endo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without question.
And
I actually want to. I just don't have room for it.
Dude,
I would love
to be a good pedestal piece.
And a Predator and an Alien and just have my 80s. I don't have any shelves left, so I can't do it. If I do it, I got to get rid of something else. And
Dude, you gotta do the Justin and just throw something in the garbage and make room for that. Just throw something in the garbage.
It fell and it busted, and you know what? When that happened that day, that hour, I was like sick to my stomach. I was like, just paid this. I paid this. Oh my god! I was like, then after about 2 hours, I was like, fuck this.
What was it?
Trash.
The Batman life-size bust.
Yeah,
the Batfleck
broke his head off and everything.
If
I was going to get something out of this, it would be the Batman with screens. Because I think it's a cool concept.
Well, that was
no, that doesn't count. You got to pick something in the showcase.
Which showcase?
It's all the Batman talk.
You got to pick one. You got to pick one of the green ones. One of the green ones.
The green ones.
Yeah. I mean, you got all the Terminators to choose from. You got Friezas. You got Last of Us. It
all looks like shit to me. I wouldn't pick none of them.
Oh,
nah, I'm joking with you. I'd go with the Terminator.
Yeah.
I'd go with the Terminator if I was going to do it. I like that one.
I think I agree with John. All three Terminators are coming home because, I was going to get the life-size Endo, and then I realized that space is actually a real thing, and collection curation is a real thing, despite the fact that you guys always make fun of me. I do actually have curation. It doesn't mean that I have moderation. There's a difference.
There you go.
Big words out of Dr.
There
Mike.
we go.
When you walk into my rooms now, they're laid out where shit is together. The only exception of that right now is Optimus on my desk right here, who's in my Marvel room. I need to figure out what to do with Optimus. I'm not selling him. But when you walk in, all Star Wars is together. All of LBS is together. My minimal Lord of the Rings, that I have left in my room is together. All the Dragon Ball Z is together. All the Iron Man shit's together. And so it is curated together. And so I forgot where I was going with this, but it's easier to curate on a smaller scale, even though 1/3 is pretty big. But I have one shelf dedicated to J&D, and because the footprint is so small, you could tier them.
There you go. We'll know then.
It is. It's actually looking really fucking good. I never want to do room tours because my room always looks like shit and stuff is everywhere. But finally, it's coming together and looking really damn good.
Tear down your walls, Mike.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yep. Yeah, we could tear down the wall. It'd be right back there where the Hulkbuster is. It would bust straight through to the other room, but my wife would kill me. She would not let that happen.
Rashid says if you don't tear down walls, you're not a real collector, Mike.
Listen. We're always looking for our next house, and it's not about tearing down walls right now. It's about finding that beautiful collection room in the future. So that's what I'm always thinking about.
You're going to need 10 guys, Mike, just to help move.
What do you think we've got his dental assistants for?
There you go.
It's like Art with all his little minions. Mike's got all his dental assistants. They're like, I went to fucking university for this. An Iron Man statue. The fuck is this?
Dude, if you think about it though, like no one, like really, okay, not no one, but let's say less than like 500 people, or even in some cases 25 people have some of this shit in their house.
Right.
People will never see this crap. Even the stupid Hot Toys DeLorean, even though it's mass produced, I mean, it's still like you don't walk into someone's house and you see a giant Hot Toys DeLorean on display.
So you're saying it should be their honor to do it for you?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that they actually find it amusing, and some of the stuff they're just like, holy crap, that's crazy. And then they're like taking videos and stuff, and they're sending it to like their friends and family and whoever else.
Do you think when they're out with their friends and family and they're talking, they're like, what toys did your boss get you to move this week? Oh fuck, you'll never believe it. He got me to move this.
There's probably a few
purple guy with a big glove, and he weighed so much. And he's like, "Oh, be careful, be careful." They're like,
no, that's like my my assistant's husband. He's like, "What do you get now? What do you get? What do you get?" And I was like,
"Gonna put in a labor dispute against you."
Oh shit. Well, I think that we covered this pretty well.
Another weird dentist.
I mean, yeah, it's true. Listen, everyone has their quirks, and I'm okay with my quirk being all these crazy statues and shit surrounding me. But I think
all of us would.
I mean, I'm sure I have a couple to spare. That at that point, I'll probably be like, all right, I'll give you one.
I'm sure.
I can't say it's gonna be a prime one. It'll probably be like a sideshow or something, but. Even sideshows are pretty good.
African masks. What?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean,
easier to move.
That's true. Damn, easier than a freaking life-size whatever. Well, anything else we want to talk about? Anything else from this week?
I think we covered it all.
You guys watch Secret Invasion?
What? Oh, no.
I was about to, but I didn't. Did you, Shane?
Yeah, it was all right. I didn't mind it.
It's only one episode right now?
Yeah, it's only one episode, so it's hard to judge on one episode, but it's not I don't dislike it.
Uh-huh. Shane, did you see the Marvels trailer? It's got like Captain Marvel, and there's like a couple. They showed it when I watched The Flash. They had the trailer for it.
Marvels. No, I tried to avoid all the trailers. Right? I don't.
Wait, you're talking about the old one, or was there a new one?
The new one that's coming out this year.
Oh, like Captain Marvel Part 2?
Yeah, but it's like other ones in it too.
I mean,
like the trailer. No,
like the Freaky Friday trailer.
Yeah, it's just like Marvel's becoming so cringy anymore. I've lost all hope, honestly, with Marvel. So.
I will tell you this. I did a show today with John, the Everyday Collector. And for a while, I've heard him talk about this Harley Quinn cartoon on Netflix, saying you got to watch it. You got to watch it. It's called Harley Quinn. So today I started watching it just before I came on the show. I've watched the first 3 episodes. It's fucking amazing.
Really?
It's just called Harley Quinn.
Like, it's grown-up shit. Like they're dropping F-bombs or sexual shit. Like but it's awesome. Like it's really good.
Wow.
Don't watch it with your kids.
Okay, that's fair. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, blame me for you hating something, Walton. Yes. You don't need a reason to hate.
Anything else? Oh wow! I just I got the last last Captain America Ultimate from Cosmic Chase sold out now. Sorry, guys.
See, that's what
You're
Mike
right.
loves. He waits because he wants to buy the last one.
I kind of do love doing that. It's kind of fun.
I know you do.
It's really fun, actually.
Just knowing you fucked everyone else out of it.
Well, yeah, but you know what usually happens is we talk about something and then someone else buys it and then I get screwed. And it's like, just gonna buy it
Listen to
first
Jeff,
and then talk
everyone.
about it.
Smartest man in the room.
Incredible. Season 1 and 2 Harley Quinn. Good. Well, what do you think? Should we call it?
Sure. I got to get up at 3:45 for work, so
Nice.
Yeah, we should probably call it then. Well, shoot, another great show. We had like 65 people watching, still about 55 people here. So if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Hit
we only
subscribe.
have half a like.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can get a lot more than that. Let's get up to 50 at least. And what's up, Marcel? We're gonna meet again next Sunday. I have a bunch of things. Let's see, coming in this week. Just the rundown. I'll post them up on the group. Let's see. You can expect to see. The side.
Costa.
Yeah, right. It's never the last one. Sideshow Rogue One Vader exclusive. I got back, and that's gonna join the collection again. The EFX melted Vader helmet. I got that one back as well. The MYC Tente 4 is, and all three of those are coming on Tuesday. I'm getting another print from Marcel. I got the X-Wing helmet, the colored one. I think that's.
I got to get that one.
Yeah, I think it.
I need to order the Maul and that one from Marcel.
Yes, you do. The Maul is outstanding. And then the X-Wing one, I got that. I'll put some pictures of that. I'm gonna bring it straight to the framer. I got the Sideshow Darth Maul bus coming back. I figured that, I like that bus quite a bit. I don't know why I sold it, so it's coming back. Sideshow Rey 1/4 scale is coming in. That's gonna be cool. And I have a cool idea of like the Rey and the Kylo and the melted helmet, kind of little diorama type thing. And then I think that's it. A couple Hot Toys. And then that's it for now. I guess that Captain America will probably come in probably end of this week. Thank you, Ben. And I think that's it. So quite a few Star Wars pieces coming in this week.
And Marcel was referring to you liking to buy the last piece.
Oh, last one. Yeah. Could also be that there will never be a last one. But yeah, cool. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe, a thumbs up, all that good stuff. We will be back again next Sunday at our usual time, 9 p.m. And yes, if you're a Star Wars fan, if you're a Marvel fan, DC fan, except for Batman fans, join our Facebook group. And Batman fans are welcome too. Drop what you're getting in. Share your pictures of your collection, all that stuff. Feel free to share stuff onto our page, and we put most of our unboxings there. Once again, the room tour, or at least the life-size Star Wars room tour, as long as Kevin comes through for me, is going to be a July 15th show, which is that's coming up quick, about 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. And hold on a second. When is 4th of July? Is that doesn't coincide? That's on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
So, we'll definitely have a show that Sunday. Sorry, a lot of holidays fall on Sundays. But anyway, we'll see you guys this upcoming Sunday. Let us know if you need anything or have any questions. Join our Facebook group. Drop us some comments in the video. And we will see you guys next time. Have a happy week of collecting. See ya.